Welcome in, beautiful souls. I have another message from your deceased loved ones. Now, this is probably going to be a little heartfelt, so, I want you to just be warned ahead of time because this message is coming directly from those loved ones, and it's not an easy message for me to deliver, but I believe that this has a lot to do with healing your heart and some kind of heart activation or cleansing or opening or something. I'm not really sure what this is because I can feel a lot of pressure on my heart right now. Now, they also, like they were pointing out here, like there's like, if you can see like the two different colors here in this heart, and it looks like a zigzag, like if you were going to like draw a heart with, that's broken in half. So I believe that you're really going through a lot of heartache, and it's even on this side too. You see how it's like cracked open or something, and they're showing me the number 51 and the Emperor. So I think this is somebody that you felt that has left way too soon. So this could be a loss of a male, somebody that maybe, brought a lot of stability to your life and, had a lot of a positive impact in your life. Also, so they were showing me a lot of orbs, and that is always my indication that this is a message coming from the collective. So if you're new here, welcome in. My name is Jane, and when I see orbs, this is always coming directly from deceased loved ones for the collective. So they're telling me that they have transitioned, and they want you to know that they did not leave you. They are still with you, not physically, but their spirit is still with you. Every time you think of them, they are instantly there for you. Also, they said that this was or is their purpose. So your soul can expand. And this was something that they have been helping you with from the other side. And they said that they knew you would want them to be with you, to stay with you physically, but this had to be this way to expand your soul. And this is why you came to Earth. They want you to know that they can communicate with you, and they said that it's all you have to do is ask your question to them and be very clear with your question, and decide on some kind of sign that they can give to you, something that you I don't know, like a heart-shaped rock or a button, a dime, feather, flowers, whatever message they would resonate with, like the two of you would recognize to be, like that was part of your relationship. You know what I mean? We all have those little things. So whatever you would recognize, and that they would like there would be like that mutual understanding between you, that will be your message from them, your answer. So they want you to, like, number one, like one question at a time, and they want you to do it so it's either a yes or a no. So you would say something like, hubby or wifey or whoever, child, whatever, should I sell the house? Don't say, should I sell the house, move, get a new car? Don't ask. Just, should I sell the house? One question. Or, should I move? You know what I mean? Like, just yes or no. Okay. And then, wait, like, don't be in a hurry. Just put it out there. You can write it on a piece of paper, you know, just set it somewhere that, that, on your dresser or something like that, just so that, like you put it out into the universe, and leave it. Like, don't dwell on it and just go about your business, but keep your eyes peeled and keep your heart open. Okay. And be patient. So it might take a little bit of hit and miss before you start to, like, that connection, communication starts up. So be patient and keep your eyes open, like I said, and allow your spirit to be aware, like, you know what I mean? And then after you receive an answer, ask another question. So, so thank them. Just say, oh my God, this is really you. Thank you so much. And then you can ask another question. Okay. But again, you can only do one question at a time, because otherwise it confuses the communication. So now and also this is for some of, some other people that are not aware that you're finding this, but some of your relatives or your loved ones, they have already begun the process of transitioning. So though they still might be here in the physical, they are transitioning. Their soul and their spirit is getting ready to transition to the other side. Now, I don't know if that means that they're sick or they're going to have some kind of accident, or it's just their time of life, you know what I mean, is coming to an end. And but they, their souls are definitely preparing for this transition. I don't really know what that means because, of course, this is for the collective. So I don't want to scare anybody, but, they just want you to know the main message here. They want you to know that you are able to communicate with them and they can communicate with you. You just have to be open to it and do as they're telling me to, for you to do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so they want me to pull out one of these cards here and set it aside. Now, they showed me the Emperor twice. And then they pulled out the card here. And then there's a transformation here. It actually says transition and liberation. So, like when their souls, like, I know it's hard being on the earth and leaving and having people pass away, but like we're the ones that have to go through all the trauma. I mean, they go through transition too, but their transition is because they're in such a lovely place of love and healing and, all these, beautiful energy, that they don't feel the pain like you feel it. Like they know that they're separated, but because they're in a different form, like they're not in that physical human form anymore, their spirits, their soul understands, you know what I mean? And they're happy where they are. They don't want to come back. Even though it's very painful for us to go through. And I believe that this pain has created you to go into like some kind of hermit position to protect yourself. Look at that, number 52. This is the connection here, because this is like the yin and yang. So this is like the balance of the male and female, but I mean, it could be of any, male, female, it doesn't matter. Energy is energy. It doesn't, energy does, souls don't recognize the human form, you know what I mean? Because the human form is about, mainly just to procreate, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's see here. 7 of acorns is, what is acorns again? I think acorns is wands. Oh, I have to double check that. Oh, I meant to look. I don't know why I didn't look that up. That's weird. Pretty sure acorns is wands. This is all about like challenges. I got to double check that because I want to make sure that I'm not, I want to make sure their message is clear. Let me see here. I think it tells me in the beginning of this book. Oh, here we go. Acorns is fire, which is wands, yeah. Shells is water. Crystals is earth. Feathers is air. Okay, yeah. So this is wands in the actual tarot. Okay. So, fire too has a lot to do with emotions. Well, it can, I suppose, because it's about passion, right? It's about the fire element is about having that passion. So it says determination and stamina here. You're going through some kind of contemplation with your wisdom, like 7 of Wands, though. This is about your self-expression too. It's about being vulnerable. You know, you're definitely going through a lot of challenging energy right now. But I think that they want you to, because of this transition, they want you to ground yourself. Okay, so what else is here? What's on the bottom? Okay. Find some Three of Shells. Find some friends and get out and enjoy yourself a little bit, because this is playfulness and bliss. This is just to, they want you to come out of this hermit stage. The Knight of Feathers. Yeah, take some action and do focus. Maybe do some kind of creative, take a class or something. Okay. Yeah, they're talking about, oh shoot, they're talking about here. My keeps going out here. Let me just bring in clear some energy here. You know, they're saying that don't be afraid to find a place of a sanctuary for yourself. Now, sanctuary could be like an art studio or a writing class, or, you know, any of those kind of things, right? You know, bears are really well-grounded and protective type animals. So you could, this could have a lot to do with protecting your peace and Four feathers. You know, you could be really feeling really burned out. You know, but you do a lot of healing when you do this resting. You know what I mean? So, you know, I think there's some kind of heart activation or something going on for you, though. Because they did show me a heart activation card when I was getting this. Yeah, your heart. It's feel like the rug's been kicked out pulled from underneath you. Your legs have been pulled out from underneath you, I think is what's happened here. I think this came in really quickly too. Okay, let's bring in some oracle cards and see what else your loved ones want to say to you. I think they just want you to know that they understand. They know where you are. You know what I mean? They get it. They said they want you to forgive them. I think maybe you're mad at them for leaving you. You're upset that they left you. But that's why they want you to know that they haven't left. They are still here. They're physically not here. But they just showed me quickly that you could be sleeping with a piece of their clothing. Conscious living. 59. They're showing me a lot of numbers like in the 50s. So this could be somebody that's passed that were somewhere in their 50s. Those healthy changes you have been meaning to make are imperative for you now. Is there another card? I feel like there's another card. One more. Okay. What's that? The blame game. Yeah, you're blaming them. You're blaming them. See all this fire energy too? This brings me back to the Seven of Acorns. The Seven of Wands here with the challenge that you're going through. They understand that you're going through this challenge. False assumptions. Number 58 again. What are these false assumptions? This is simply a misunderstanding. Let go of the need to be right. The blame game. Okay, let's see here. Parting ways on the bottom, number 58 again. 58 and 58. It is time to move on from this person or situation. Oh, Spirit. All right. Wow. I think they wanted me to take that card. Oh my gosh. This doesn't want to come out. There's another one here. Okay. Surrender. Release and surrender all control and let nature take its course. Yeah, you know, when our time is up, our time is up. Okay? There's nothing we can do to change it. I mean, holding on to what? Okay, there's something trying to peek out here. Let's see what this says here. Kindred souls. You are currently experiencing many changes in your relationship and friendships. Yeah, this is this transition from life to death and back to living again without this person. Oh my God, look at the bottom. It says harmony returns after wrenching loss. Oh, Spirit. Creative change realizes your dreams. Yeah, because they're saying, because your loved one was saying how like they had to depart, they had to leave at this time because you're going through some, it's to expand your soul or something. Creative change realizes your dreams. You know what I was talking about, like taking an art class or finding some kind of sanctuary, doing something? It's your time to do something now. I don't know what that something is, though. You know, 13 breaks down to a 4, and then you have the Emperor is 4, so 444. Hold on, they want me to look something up here with this 444. Okay, 44. You're into this book today for some reason. I did a reading a lot about this book here. 44. The angels are giving you extra comfort, love, and support right now. Ask them to help with everything and listen to their guidance through your intuition. Okay. So they're showing me like 444, like 3 4s together too. So, oops, where are we going here? Let's see here. Here we go. So 3 4s. There are angels. They're everywhere around you. You are completely loved, supported, and guided by many heavenly beings, and you have nothing to fear. Okay. Now this Phoenix, right? Okay, they want another card here. Let me see what they want. I didn't even know there was a Phoenix card in this deck. Okay, Spirit. Let's see here. Flamingo. Nourish your soul and you will survive harsh circumstances. Yeah, this is what I was saying. Like, whatever you had some kind of past dream or, you know, join some kind of club or something, and it'll help you. It's going to help you. All right, so let's start here, and then we'll move on and see what else they want. Your loved ones want you to know here. Onward and upward. Let go of the past so you can be present and create a future you desire. Soar. You are getting ready to fly high above all your obstacles and embrace life in the most magical way. You know, this transformation comes right above it too, though. What is going on? These cards don't you don't want to budge. I can't move the cards. They're like, you're stuck in this energy here. The cards are really, you know, forced. It's really a struggle for me to move them. So I think you're really stuck in this hermit energy here. They really want you to find some kind of hobby or take a writing class or paint class, or it'll help you make some friends. It'll help you, you know what I mean? And because, those classes are only usually an hour or so once a week, it's just a slow transition. It'll help you slowly transition into a new, oh, it's a wake-up call. Look at that. So you have number 9, which is the Hermit, and then you have number 19, which breaks down to a 10. You're about to discover your life purpose. They're expanding your soul. Like I said, this is, oh my God, awakening. You are no longer letting people dictate and run your life for you. I told you that they said that they had to go, they had to leave, because they're helping you from the other side to expand your soul. There's something that you're supposed to do here. I don't know what that is, but you're definitely going through some kind of harmony returns after a wrenching loss. Yeah, I think this is something that came on very suddenly. A starling. Find strength in social community and achieve your goals. That's what I was just talking about. Like they were saying how they want you to find take some kind of course or class or something that's going to really help you. There's something here in this they want me to read. Let me see here. Yellow, red barbette. I don't know if these are in alphabetical order or... It's back here. What is it? Red and yellow. Where are we here? Oh my. What's going on? Why can't I find it? I find it so hard to... I don't understand why I can't seem to find these cards. I don't know. Am I looking them up wrong or what? I just have to do it this way. It's probably the best. Probably should just... I can just take books and go like this. I can take them, go like this, and then just open them up and find the, whatever message that spirit wants. It's kind of cool, but for some reason I can't find it in this today. Oh, here we go. Look at that index card. So maybe I only have the barbette right there. What is it called again? Red and yellow barbette. 58. That's the number 58 again. That's 3 times they brought out the number 58. You could be 58, or this person was 58. Okay, they want me to look that up into this book here. I don't know what's going on. They want me to keep looking these. Okay, let me look this up here before I go on. Number 58. Your finances are improving and there will be a positive change in your financial flow. This could also signal a job promotion, a career change with an increased salary. And they brought up something here about finances too. I can't remember where it was, and I didn't read it because I didn't think it had anything to do with the reading. I should have known better. Okay, here we go. So what is this? Barbette sings with the sweetest thrills and calls. And for Barbette, music really is the food of love, because Barbette and her mate consistently affirm their partnership by singing complex duets in wondrous harmony. Duets time so perfectly that none may even know when one Barbette stops singing and the other begins. Duets that rise in the air and dawn and down sun. Okay, so the music, they could be giving you messages through music. Such a complex relationship, yet if the male Barbette absents himself, a young predator will take his place, and soon the new pair's songs synchronize rapturously. So you could have a new love coming in. And if that's the case, your loved one could be trying to set it up so it'll be so you won't be alone. Maybe that's why your finances will be better. When we suffer loss, emotional and of place, we sometimes feel we can never be happy again, that nothing may take the place of what was gone or has gone. If your heart suffers this terrible heaviness, Barbette asks you to listen to her joyous duet celebrating life and love, and to trust that harmony will be restored to your heart more quickly than you know. You know, they're talking about this playful bliss. Oh, right underneath, look at that, the playful bliss right underneath this. You know, with this seven of acorns, with the suffering here, with this the challenge of the pain and all that, it does bring awakenings. Yeah, this wake up call is to get you out of this hermit here. Okay. Find strength in social community and achieve your goals. Okay. So this is something I think that you wanted to do for a really long time. Let's pull out a couple of these cards here. Okay. There's a lot of noise going on. Look, you know, and they were talking about that wisdom too. There's something here about, oh yeah, the hermit here, the wisdom. And the owls are about wisdom. They want you to look into something here, because they want you to focus on something so you'll have some kind of stability with some kind of emperor. Okay, and then this one here. It's on the bottom. Open. Be open to it. Yeah. Okay. Then want me to pull out one of these. These are cards from Kuan Yin, from her heart. They're actually they're called the heart of Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin is an ascended master that had lost everything. She lost literally everything in her entire life. I really resonate with her because, you know, I've lost everything too. So, all right. The only thing I haven't lost is my connection to spirit. If anything, my connection to spirit has increased exponentially because of all the loss. And it created a shocking awakening for me. Creativity, yeah. Creativity dances through the space between thoughts. It becomes spontaneous, effortless, surrender expectations, play, explore, and have fun. Let your heart be your canvas. Paint the sky, collide in music, no joke. Fall into poems. You know, when I was bringing up, so they want you to take like a dance class or an art class. They want you to take some kind of class. Make this your mantra. I am a clear channel for my higher self to flow through. Wow. It's beautiful, Spirit. Okay, let's see here. I want you to look into something and chant. Magic. Enchant. Ugh, I don't know what they mean by that word, enchant. I mean, magic is where you find bliss. Magic is where you connect with your creative energies, and that allows you to connect with spirit. You know what I mean? So, enchant here, enchant. I gotta look it up so I know what their message is. Charm, delight, mesmerize. So you have some very unique abilities that you haven't tapped into. So whatever you feel called to do, if you feel called to take a music class or an art class or a dance class or a writing class or something, join some kind of group, book club, I don't know what it is, but they're really wanting you to do something here. So here we go. New growth, leaves and fruits come forth, and with spring, enlightenment comes hand in hand with perfection of wisdom. Yeah, they're bringing up your wisdom a lot here. So something that you've been wanting to do or has dreamed of when you were younger and didn't get around to it. So now's your time. Absolute reality is beyond name, form, and individuality. It is within you. It is the gateway to your noble self. Let's see here. Okay. Sacred space. A profound transformation is transpiring in your soul. We knew that because they showed us the phoenix, and then you have the transformation here, the awakening card. Oh wow. Okay. Excuse me. There is a whole new world brewing. Remember, we are the co-creators of our collective reality. It's time to start a revolution of calm stillness and gentle humanity. To unite, celebrate differences, and welcome diversity in ideas, beliefs, and thought. And that's what happens when you take a class, because you meet all these different people and you get all these different perspectives. You learn different things. Like it says here, don't give up. In silence, we acknowledge all knowledge is revealed. To an open heart, all is wisdom. Yet again, don't give up on your dream. Go forth, shine, and savor each moment. Be the love you seek and change you wish to see. Give freely without condition, for it is through giving that you now receive. Like I said, when you, a new partner can come in, when you allow this new partner to come in, whoever this might be, friend, lover, whatever, your loved one is approving of it. They're drawing you. They want you to do whatever it is, this course, this thing, whatever it is, and they are approving. They're helping to draw you to this person. Okay, so they want me to bring out a few tarot cards here. Okay, what do you want your loved ones to know here, Spirit? Okay. It's not usually how I pull them out, but it's on the bottom. Oh my God, look, the Emperor. That's ×3. So that was the 444, because the Emperor is number 4. You have the Emperor again. Okay. Emperor is very significant for this reading here. Your loved one is really, look, the 8 of Pentacles. You're going to do really well with this. This is something that you're going to master. They want you to focus on whatever it is, because they did bring up about your financial change, like a new career, new job, something. The 6 of Pentacles. This is about oh my God, all these pentacles. This is really about your money. This is about your earthly things, right? Because the 6 of Pentacles is about you receiving and giving. And that's what they were talking about here, about giving freely, like don't give up. Look, enchant, magic. 6 of Wands, this is some kind of reward, some kind of victory. Whatever you're going to do, you're going to be victorious. Look, the Ace of Cups is all about dreams. And emotions too. This Cups is all about emotions. This is all like new connections and positive outcomes, romance, friends. And it comes right out on the Dolphins. And the Dolphins is all about 3 of Shells. This is like the 3 of Cups. This is about connection and friend group or romance or something, yeah. Especially where it comes out here with the Ace of Cups, because the Ace of Cups is all about connections and romance and friends and awakening the heart. It's about awakening the heart. And I was talking about that, some kind of heart opening or something that's going on with your heart. Okay, Spirit, is that it? Okay, yeah. Then they're going to... Okay, the number 52. Let me read that and see what is in that. Then I'm going to close the reading, see what your message is here. Magnetic attraction. Ooh. There is a spiritual web. Oh, yeah, because they were showing me the spider. They kept telling me about the spider, and I was like, oh, is that about the web of life? Wow, I forgot to say that. There is a spiritual web of connectivity that links all phenomena. That connective intelligence attracts you towards what is needed. And I was telling you that they're going to attract you. Okay. And what is needed toward you as you let go of past experiences and rejection, perceived failure, and the belief that you have to control how things happen, your capacity to play in the field of magnetic attraction increases consciously and exponentially. There is an exquisite intelligence to divine design, a way for every possible beauty to emerge, even from perceived problems. We cannot ever really fathom the grace of divine design from a human point of view. And I was just saying to you about how, like, spirit has a different way of viewing from the human side of things. Spirit, you're blowing me away. Nevertheless, we are always welcome into its embrace. Let the attractive power of your heart magnetize what you wish to experience in your world with relaxed, trusting gratitude. It's the magic. Wow, that was really amazing. Okay, so your loved ones are just really pushing you to be open to this new change. Oh my God, look, right behind it is divine. This is all, yeah, look, it's a new doorway. They want to bring you into a new frequency. Oh my God, look, and then there's frolic. Oh my God, and then heart right underneath it, spirit. Yeah, they really do want you to be open to this new frequency, this new energy, to this new love, this new friendship. It's going to expand your entire world. All right, I'm going to close the reading because they'll just keep going on and on. So I hope this video finds you well. And, I am sorry for your loss. However, your loved ones are with you. They're still guiding you. They're still helping you to expand your soul. And like they said, this is what they were meant to do. So it is what it is, I guess. There's really nothing you can do about it. You can't, like, go back, right? So it's all you can do is move forward. So I hope this information helps you to do that and gives you some hope and brings a little bit of comfort to you. And, with that, I'm just going to bid you a good day. And I'm going to send you all my love and light. Bye, everyone.